Maybe he's jealous that we co-parented. Now you see what it's like, buddy, and it sucks.
Oh, my voice will be heard. I will no longer be silent.
I feel like a piece of meat.
Could you believe that? I was like, sorry, I don't know how to let this go. And this isn't me just being dramatic. Thank you, Christine.
Welcome to IQ Live. We have a lot to discuss, a lot to challenge, and a lot to analyze, and we're going to do it all together. We're reading your comments, we're taking your calls, discussing this as a group. So are you guys ready? Let's get into it. Hello, hello, hello. Good morning. Welcome, everybody. I am so glad that you are here. I need to know. Let me know in the chat. Is it blurry? Is it? Let me know how the picture is. I cannot tell. Hi, you guys. Welcome to the new channel. Let me know in the chat, by the way, if it's blurry. I would love to know how my internet is doing. Let me know. Thank you guys for coming. Give me 1 second. I want to go over to my other channel really quick. I'm just letting everyone know. I'm letting the gang know that we're live. Come join us. Okay, there we go. So there's that. Okay, let me come back. I need to see what you guys are saying. What is my chat saying? It's clear? Oh, thank goodness. Okay, good. So you guys, welcome. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, my beautiful people, wherever you are watching from. Welcome. I don't care if you are my replay watchers. I don't care if you're here in the chat. I love you all equally, except, my live viewers. Come on, you guys. You get bonus points. You know it. I'm so glad that you're here. What is up? If you're new here, I am your girl, IQ, and you guys, you are all, oh my gosh, I haven't said this in forever. I love it. You're my lovely co-hosts. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for watching. Thank you for watching the replay. Thank you for subscribing. And thanks for calling in advance because yes, we are going to be taking calls a little bit later. So what do you guys think? It's kind of a familiar setup, right? But welcome to my new live streaming only channel. This is IQ Live. This is where we're going to go live. I can do random pop-ups and it's just easier to separate the two channels. So yeah, it totally looks familiar, right? The setup. I'm so glad that you made it over this way. Yeah, so here's the thing. We're going to be going live a lot over here. We're just going to be talking about random things, Sisterwives, celebrity gossip, reality TV, news, just everything. It's going to be here, all things pop culture. And it's just a space for us to just kiki and have fun together as a group. That's basically what we're doing. Let me say hi in the chat. Try, thank you so much. Kismet, hello. Thank you. Maria, it started to be blurry, but now it's fine. Okay, perfect. Kismet said, good morning, pumpkins. Thank you. So I'm hoping that people are going to saunter in here. It's going to take a little while for people to get acclimated to this new channel, and I'm so down with that. I feel like I'm going to get a lot more replay watchers, but that's totally fine. So if you did want to, though, go ahead and I would love to hear from you. So if there's anyone there that wants to at least get in line for the phone lines later, because we have a lot to discuss. Today, we're talking about Meri and Robyn not being friends anymore. It's kind of crazy. That's what we're going to be talking about. So here's the thing. All right. We need to explore this latest news between Robyn Brown and Meri Brown. And you guys, things are not looking good. Okay. It's just not. Wait until you hear some of the things that Meri recently said in an interview. It's very, very interesting. But first, here's where I think it's important for us to start and where we left off. Okay. Because the last time that we saw them on the show, there was something that was going on. And I want to know if you guys remember what it is. I'm going to give you guys a little bit of a hint. Okay. I'm giving you guys a little bit of a hint. This is the last scene. Hold on, let me try to find it. Here is the last scene that Meri and Robyn were in. Here we go. Boom. Does this ring any bells to anybody? Do you guys remember what scene they were in that looked very similar to this? Anyone? Any takers? Any guesses? So basically, we are talking about the infamous bench scene with Robyn, with Cody, and with Meri. Okay. And so let me tell you, it's where they were basically talking about Meri and Cody's non-existent relationship, where they finally agreed, and Robyn was in on it too, that the marriage was over, and Robyn had a fit and she was walking away and she sauntered off. Do you guys remember this? Yes, Kismet. The Cody Meri breakup scene. Ding, ding, ding. Absolutely. That is exactly right. That is what we need to go back to. Okay. And Meri brought up a very interesting point, which resonates into what we're going to discuss today. Okay, so watch this.
Figure out how to be friends with my ex-husband's wife.
This is goodbye. It was a negotiation that was long overdue. I mean, it's been maybe a wasted 7 years for Meri. I have no idea. But
okay, so let's just hear what Meri said again. This is important.
How to be friends with my ex-husband's wife.
Let me go back. Hold on.
I need to figure out how to be friends with my ex-husband's wife.
I need to figure out how to be friends with my ex-husband's wife. That is where we left off. And basically, can she be friends with her ex-husband's wife? That's what she really had to contemplate and do soul searching about. And you know what? It's one dynamic to share your husband with another woman because that is your faith. But it's an entirely different one to have your husband pine over this fourth wife and completely neglect you. So that dynamic can't be easy. But you know what? With Meri pondering that question like a year ago, we finally have our answer. We know how she navigated this relationship. And for Meri, she finally came to the realization, thanks, but no thanks. I mean, it kind of reminds me of Ariana Grande's thank you next. She's like, thank you. Next, I am moving on. She's done. Like her ideal and dream of what being married was like, with what she thought it would be like with her husband, that was completely blown out of the water. But equally so was her idea that she wanted and what she had expected to have with the relationship with her sister wives. It was non-existent. So here is what happened. Here's how I know the latest developments. Meri was on a podcast basically earlier this month. And she had a lot to say. Okay. She had a lot to say. So let's just go over what she said, shall we? Let me just go to the chat really quick. I'm so glad you're here, Celtic. Good morning. I'm so excited to be here. I'm excited that you're here too. Catamom, welcome. Welcome, 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 welcome. Seriously, Mama Cat, I agree. It feels like the whole conversation was for Robyn's benefit. Agreed. And it was. It really was. Okay, so let's just go into this. All right. So here we go. Here's what's going on. So here's what she said. All right. This was on June 10th. Meri was on a podcast where she revealed that she doesn't speak as often to Janelle, Christine, and Robyn as she did years ago. Okay. That's no shocker. We've known for years, it's been on the show, that basically to me, Janelle and Christine, they're non-factors. They've said so much. They really don't want Meri in their lives. They've tried. Thanks, but no thanks. The way that she's treated their children, the way that she's treated them, they're done. So that's not a surprise. But what is a surprise is Robyn. Because remember, she was just pondering, okay, how is this going to work? Robyn really wanted her to be this bestie. Like, don't leave. She's crying all the time. She wants Meri. She's providing her false BS, by the way, right? Oh my gosh, like Cody totally, did you see that smirk? Like he totally wants you. Well, he tells me in private that he wants you. Do you know what I mean? Like complete mean girl, basically, just so self-involved, but whatever. I digress. So what was interesting about this was not Janelle, not Christine, but it was more so Robyn. I found that super interesting. Okay. So she goes on, she talks about more. Here we go. When I see them, we have cordial conversations, but I don't seek them out to have a relationship. So let's just take them out of it. Let's just, because we already know Christine, we already know Janelle. So let's just put Robyn in that sentence. When I see Robyn, we have cordial conversations, but I don't seek her out to have a relationship. That is super interesting. Like, Meri is done, you guys. I feel like we had a lot of time to be able to do that. And in the past, a little bit over a year since I separated myself, when Cody and I separated and we're done, I've had a lot of things I'm working on in myself. Okay. So she's doing a lot of self-reflection. She obviously is working on her, right? And she said something very interesting also about giving her time and space to like just heal. And anyone that's gone through a breakup, you know, like that's not something that you can do by jumping into another relationship. That's not something that you can do. Do you know what I mean? Like that's just not something that you can do in a different relationship, like jumping into a rebound relationship or, you know, whatever, eating your feelings or recreational drugs, like none of that. It needs to be you coping with the grief, the loss in a healthy manner and figuring out yourself, what you need. Who is this new person? Because I can guarantee you've changed for good, bad, or another. There are so many different things. Like you are not the same person that you were when you went into the relationship that you were leaving the relationship. So who is this new person? What does she need? What are your needs? What are your wants? Do you know what I mean? So anyway, I found that interesting. So with Meri's self journey of like discovery and healing and processing, for so many years, she's catered to what everyone else needs. Now it's like, okay, I don't have to deal with this. What do I need? So let's just go back to that really quick. Let's just go back to that. Okay, so here's where we are. She said, I've had a lot of things I'm working on in myself. I've had a lot of things I'm working on myself. I think it's really, really important to be surrounded by the people that really encourage that. Interesting. Because we know in the past that pretty much everyone in her family, like, they didn't encourage anything. They did not encourage that at all. So before we go a little bit more into what Meri had to say in this latest interview, can we just go back? I want to go back just to give us an overview of kind of everything that happened in the past. I want to share a couple of things. And I found this, you know, looking back at this, it's been such a long time and it's things that we didn't even talk about when the season was going on. But I found this clip and I'm like, oh my gosh, this is so relevant to everything that Meri's talking about and going through right now and why she's like, thanks, but no thanks. And hold on, let me just go back to that. Robyn didn't encourage Meri to work on things on herself. Robyn encouraged what was good for her family, and her interests, right? I mean, that's basically what it was. And so, hold on. This is important. I want to go to this. Okay. Oh my gosh. I didn't notice this. I'm surprised that we didn't go at it, you guys, when this was happening. Okay. Let's just go back. It's the final scene. And I want you to listen very carefully to what Robyn says to Meri on the bench. I find this fascinating. All right. Here we go.
Hanging on with you.
And I think now you need to let go. It's not fair to either of us.
Okay. Remember, Robyn was hanging on with her. Let's just hear that.
I was
Really?
hanging on with you.
What? What are you talking about? What do you mean that she was hanging on with you? Are you kidding me? Like, that is such a slap in the face. That is such a slap in the face. Like, what? Meri was an island unto herself. Like, how dare she say that she was hanging on with her? She wasn't on the sidelines in her own massive house by herself, not being invited to anything, knowing that her husband basically despises her. You're not hanging on with her, Robyn. You're not suffering. You're not a martyr. So I thought that this was super important because while Meri is on this quest of self-discovery, I think we need to go back into memory lane where Robyn held on with Meri. Remember, Robyn suffered with Meri. That's what she did. All while spending every waking moment with her husband, right? Like it was basically like they were in a monogamous relationship. So I just want to point out two examples. I want to talk about Christmas and then we're going to talk about Easter. Okay. So remember this woman that was hanging on with her and then suffering and, you know, she supposedly has Mary's best interest at heart, right? Watch Christmas. Watch what happens at Christmas. Watch this.
And then Isabel and Truly and McKelty came over.
Oh, did they?
Yeah, and so that Cody could do some Christmas with them.
I didn't even know Isabel was in town.
Really? Yeah. And there's not a lot of communication.
Yeah. There's not a lot of communication because you're not communicating, Robyn. But remember, she's holding on with her. Can we just go back to that? Can we go back to that? She's holding on with her. I was holding on with you. That's what I was doing. I was holding on with you. Hold on. Where is it? Oh, there it is. Oh my gosh. I can't with her.
Hanging on with you.
No, ma'am. You're not hanging on with her. No, you didn't. And Meri talked about how hurtful this was. This was hurtful for her. She's always alone. Like what's up with that? Hold on. Let me get that. She's always alone, you guys. Always. And it's just not right. It's not. How is Robyn always one that's the martyr? Okay, watch this.
It stings. It's sad. It's hurtful. I don't honestly know why Robyn's really telling me this.
Yeah. Why is she telling her that? Like, just keep that to yourself then. Yeah, we had this great time at Christmas. You know, the girls, they were doing their thing and they were here and we had like the best Christmas ever. Here they are.
Over.
We had such a great time. Like, what? Really? It's like Meri isn't even an afterthought. Not even an afterthought. They're like, you know what? We're just going to gloat and tell her how great it was. She's not going to care. Like, no, I'm sorry. That's not how it works. So that was Christmas. So you would think that they would learn their lesson. Like Robyn saying, oh, well, there's no communication. And, you know, it's not my fault. She's basically, even though saying it without saying it, is saying it's Cody's fault, not hers. Even though we all know that she runs the relationship, but whatever. So she should be able to fix it for Easter, right? If that was Christmas, shouldn't she be able to fix it for Easter? Are you guys ready for what happened at Easter? Here we go. This like enrages me. No, absolutely not. Okay. All right.
And I think that
Let me just go back to, let's just go back to sad Robyn's face here. Because the only one that really should be sad is Meri, not Robyn. Okay. So let's just go to Easter. Are you guys ready for Easter? This is insane. She should have learned her lesson, right? Right? Let's see what happens.
this year for Easter, like it was just a regular Sunday for me. I just stayed home and Cody and Robyn didn't invite me over for anything. I wasn't going to invite myself over and I was happy just being at my house doing my thing.
Oh my gosh. Easter too. No wonder, right? Is it any wonder? Is it any wonder that these two are not friends anymore? The mystery is solved for me. This makes total sense. Okay, so let's just go back to her interview. Where were we? Okay, hold on. She was working on a lot of things on herself. I think it's really, really important, not just really important, but really, really important to be surrounded by people that really encourage that. That is not something that Robyn encouraged, right? So here's what else she said. This was recently, you guys. This was like just a few weeks ago. I think for a lot of years, I was like, wait a second, we're family. We need to really stick together. But then I also look at my own family that I came from. And I've got my own siblings that I talk to every day. I've got some siblings that I talk to every week. And I've got some that I talk to at funerals and weddings. I mean, I know that she's talking about her own family, right? But, Meri a lot of times talks in like riddles and rhymes and not anything directly. So I'm just going to say, even when she's talking about her own family, we can just swap that out with her Sisterwives family. You know what I mean? I also look at this family with the polygamous family. She's got Sisterwives that she talks to. She's got some Sisterwives that she talks to every week. She's got some that she talks to at funerals and weddings, like occasionally, right? Here's what else she says. It's taken me a little bit to realize and just come to the understanding that it's okay. Sometimes people are just in your life for a season, and it's okay to let things go if the relationship is not reciprocal. And it's not building me up or building them up. That goes for him. It goes for my Sisterwives. It goes for anyone in my life. So that is so profound. And it speaks on everything that Meri was experiencing, everything that we've kind of shown before that we talked about. Hold on. Let me go to chat before I keep going. I'm going to leave this up for a second. I want to know what you guys are saying. Let's see. Marsha B said, well, it's all about Robyn and Robynland, and she'll say anything to get what she wants, even if it's just a reaction. Agreed, Marsha. Agreed. So good to see everyone in the chat. Hello from Holland. Hi, Marina. We are all good. We are all good. Okay. Really? Robyn reminds me of Tori Spelling, Kathy with a C says. Tori proclaimed that she was not a bad person for having an affair with a married man. She wanted Dean's ex to say out loud that she was not a bad person. Guilt. Yeah. It's somehow, Kathy, it always ends up being about Miss Robyn. How's that even possible, you guys? How is that even possible? Like, it's ridiculous. So once again, I just want to go back to this quote. Meri is, trying to be polite, trying not to call anyone out directly. And there's so much in this this paragraph that jumps out at me. And I'm pretty sure you guys notice it too. She's trying to be polite. She doesn't want to cause any drama. She doesn't want to call anyone out directly. But I found it very interesting that she said, if the relationship is not reciprocal, she's letting us know, to me, not only speaking about Cody, but I think Robyn too. Because, I don't know, I feel like with Christine and Janelle, it is what it is. They were very direct with her. Like, we don't need it. We don't want it. We've tried. We're good. We wish you luck, but thanks, but no thanks. I don't think that she's talking about Christine and Janelle. I think that she's talking about Cody. We already know Cody's issues, but today we're talking about Robyn. So let's just focus on Robyn. But it wasn't a reciprocal relationship with Robyn either. It just wasn't. And I love it. It's not building me up or building them up. Well, we know that any time that Meri and Robyn were involved, that it was about building Robyn up, not Meri. It was always, you always see Meri having to hug Robyn, Meri having to console Robyn, basically making Robyn feel, I don't know, that she was valued in this Sisterwives relationship, because without Meri, who was basically the head wife, right? She was the first wife. Without that blessing, without her power there, she knew that she had two other wives that really didn't necessarily want her there. So I found that super interesting, you guys. And there's more to this, because yes, the relationship was not reciprocal. It was a one-sided relationship. That's basically what Meri's saying. I was dealing with a one-sided relationship with a succubus that just wanted and wanted and wanted out of me, but never did the same for me, never provided, never cared, never comforted. But here's what's so interesting. Robyn doesn't even see it, you guys. She doesn't see it that way. Listen to what Robyn thinks that their relationship's like. But then once again, it's so funny. She needs more. It's never enough for Robyn. So listen to her talk about her relationship with Meri, how she likes it. And then listen, like she immediately goes into, yeah, but I want more. I still need more. I need her to do more. Are you ready for this? This is exhausting. It would be exhausting not only being her sister wife, Robyn. It would be exhausting being Robyn's friend. Okay, listen to this.
We have with each other is sort of consoling each other and helping each other through that trauma that we've gone through with everything. I wish that like Meri and I could be more light, like her and Jen are with each other. And I'm not jealous. I just want more too.
She just wants more too, you guys. That's it. She doesn't want to put in any effort. She doesn't want to put Meri first in anything. She doesn't want to have to sacrifice for Meri, but she wants even more of Meri. You know, relationships like that and friendships like that, any type of relationship, I don't care if it's family, coworkers, friends, neighbors, whatever, you need to put work into it. Do you know what I mean? Okay, Yoli Olivia said, good morning. When does the new season start? Hi, Yoli. So rumor is that the new season is going to start in August. That is what I'm hearing. That's what I'm hearing. So, yep. I just find this super fascinating with Robyn. And hold on, there's something else. Oh, this is perfect. This is absolutely perfect because Robyn is like this succubus. Meri even said this before in so many words. And it's so funny. I wish that one day that she would just directly kind of come out and say exactly what her issues are. I wonder if she ever will. But maybe just out of respect, she never will. It might be the best that we're going to get is her beating around the bush, kind of mentioning it. But here is my Michelle, not Michael. Oh my gosh, it's so good to see you, girl. She said, woohoo! Back with the IQ gang. Y'all press the like button. I agree. Yes, can you please press the like button and subscribe? Thank you. It's going to take a little while to build this up, but I'm so excited to do it with all of you. Cannot wait. Okay, thank you. I'm so glad. Yes, it is super good to be back. Thank you for being here. Okay. I don't even remember where I was. Michelle, you got me. Okay. Oh, I know what I wanted to do. Here's Meri. And this is another, like one of the closest things we're going to get to her basically calling out Robyn. And this is her talking about she only wants to share things with people that are excited for her and that care. So, okay, listen to this.
There are exciting things in my life with people who are as excited for me, and only shared it with the people who really care. Obviously, my kiddos know about it, but other than that, you know, nobody else in the family knows about it.
I love this. Yes, Yoli, Meri being respectful. You know, we love a good respectful Meri, but you know what? Sometimes you just got to put some disrespect in it if they're disrespecting you. And you know what? It doesn't even have to be disrespectful, just direct. Do you know what I mean? But what does that mean? Okay, so she's saying she only wants to tell people that are excited for her, right? And people who care. So if she's saying that no one in the family knows, then what Meri is really saying is she didn't share anything in the family because they wouldn't be excited for her. They would drag her down, make her feel guilty, and they don't care. They care about their own interests. I mean, if that is not the most direct quote, and basically things didn't change. Remember, Meri was like, okay, where do we go from here? How do we navigate this relationship with this, with my ex-husband's wife? How are we going to navigate this? Well, if Robyn really did care about this relationship, she would have been working on this now. Oh, Sharice, thank you. Sharice said, I'm so glad you're back. I just remembered you had a live and jumped right on. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, Sharice, and welcome back. We're slowly getting into the groove, okay? We're slowly getting back into it. Marcia said, I guess Meri is completely disconnected from everyone. She's finally had enough and is not afraid to show it. I say good for her. Agreed. I agree. I know. Oh, Miss Indus, thank you so much. Being here feels like a family reunion. I've missed this. Good morning. Good morning, you guys. I am so glad that you guys are slowly filtering in. You guys, please let everyone know that you can. that this is where we're going to be. It's going to be a little confusing because it's been forever since I posted, so people aren't getting notifications. Like all the time I'm hearing, wait a second, you went live, I missed it. Like, oh my gosh. And then it's like, where's the video? And it's like, well, no, it's on another channel. So it's going to take a little while, but I'm excited. I am excited for this. Okay. Yeah, I find this so fascinating, you guys. All right. So, of course, you know how everything, hold on. Oh, wait, did I do? Yes, I did. Yep. Yeah, no. We did that. So anyway, I find that super interesting. Let's just go back to Miss Meri again. And yeah, this is so interesting. It's taken me a little bit to realize. I wonder if that had to deal with like counseling too, you guys. Just come to the understanding that it's okay. Sometimes people are just in your life for a season, and it's okay to let things go if your relationship is not reciprocal. It's not building me up or building them up. That goes for him. It goes for my sister. It really goes for Robyn, though, because I think she knew for a really long time Cody didn't want anything to do with her. Meri said so for so often, but it was Robyn that was really just stringing her along and not building her up at all. Do you know what I mean? So, yeah. So here's what I want to do. We really, it's interesting because we don't have a lot of people in chat or watching right now in the live play. I think there's going to be a lot more on the replay. And if you're watching on the replay, you should have been here because we could have been chatting. So I just want you guys to know phone lines are open. And it's going around in the chat. Hold on. Let me just pin that really. Isn't it? Where's the phone lines? Yeah, the phone lines are open. If you scroll back, Nightbot has put it out. So if you guys do want to discuss, if you want to talk about anything, now is the time. We are doing phone calls now, if there are any. Hold on. Give me 1 second. Okay, there we go. Oh, I just typed something in. Hold on. There we go. All right. So if you guys do, is there anyone that wants to just come up and say something? If not, I'll just hang out in the chat for a little bit, but I found this super fascinating. Phone lines are open, you guys. There's a link in the chat. And yes, I know that some of you guys are kicking yourself on the replay, wishing that you were here. You could have been talking. We could have been talking. All right. So let me go back. There we go. Let's see. Carly, no Twitter. Oh my. Weird notifications, but we're going to work it out. We will work it out, you guys. No voice, not this week. Totally fine. It's totally fine. I totally fine. You totally fine. And it's totally fine. Okay. Kathy with the C. Too many wives of polygamy find themselves alone by age 50. They thought that they were building a forever big family. So sad. It is sad. It's absolutely sad. And it's so funny. Like, the older the men get, it's like the more wives they get. They're on the prowl again. They're having babies at like age 80. Like, it must be nice for them, right? Must be nice for them. All right. Let me just check and make sure, which is totally fine. There's no pressure. You guys do not have to call in. But if you did want to, we could have. I'm going to close the phone lines here in a second, which is totally fine. But I think that this is super interesting. I feel like that's going to play out on the show in some aspect. That's really what I think. I really do think that, you guys. So, all right. That is basically, if you haven't subscribed yet, please do. We're going to be going live a lot here. By the way, if there are any House of the Dragon fans, oh my gosh. I cannot wait till this channel is built up enough where we will be getting, what? Why did I get kicked by Night? You did? What do you mean? What happened? I'm going to have to check on that. Nightbot better not be kicking out Celtic Moon. What the hell? That is very weird. I don't know let me know what happened. All right. So you guys, thank you so much for coming. That's what's going on. That is what is going on. Me, House of the Dragon. Oh my gosh. I Oh my gosh, good. You guys are House of Dragon. Last night's episode was insane. By the way, I never read the books. I did not read the books, and I don't like spoilers. So please don't tell me anything in the future. Like me and my best friend, we were talking last night afterwards for like an hour. She was so frustrated with me because she's read all the books. And she's like, ew, there were so many nuggets there that I want to talk to you about. And I'm like, well, I'm so sorry. She was just really frustrated because anything that she wanted to talk about would ruin it for me. And so, yeah, do not give me any spoilers. I don't want to know. Okay, so one day we're definitely going to have to do that. What? Said stop posting links. Oh, okay. I think that I don't let anyone post links. That I think that's me, Celtic. And I think that Nightbot's only okay, I gotta defend Nightbot here. I think that they're only doing that to why can't I speak right now? I think Nightbot is doing that. I am blanking right now because I put I added a rule that people cannot post links in chat unless I like it's coming from me, only because there's a lot of like bots that spam like adult content with their websites and stuff, like just crazy stuff. So yeah, that's more me, Celtic. I think Nightbot's only carrying out my order. if that makes any sense. Oh no. Cassidy, it is basically a spin-off. It's a prequel for Game of Thrones. It's called House of the Dragon. And so it goes into Daenerys Targaryen and Jon Snow's family lineage. And it goes back, what, like 170 something years or 100? Yeah, I think 160 or 170 years in the past to the House of Targaryens, basically, and what happened. And it's amazing. And there's dragons. And so if you guys liked House of the Dragon, if you guys liked Game of Thrones, then you would definitely love that. Okay. You weren't posting a link that? That's weird then. I don't know, girl. I'm so sorry. That is super odd. Okay. All right, you guys. So with that being said, let me talk to Nightbot. Me and Nightbot, we're going to have a discussion after this. By the way, if any of my old mods from my main channel want to be mods on this channel, let me know. You guys have first dibs. And then if not, then I'm going to need to start looking for some mods. I'm just saying. So I see you guys in the chat that are here. You definitely, I'm probably going to ask you guys first. But I want to give dibs to my first mods on the other channel first. And then we'll see how many more I need. Okay, you guys? All right. We will be going live again. Oh, gosh, maybe tomorrow. Maybe the next day. At some point this week. So definitely have your notifications on. Make sure that you're subscribed. Spread the word. And leave some comments under here about what you guys want to discuss or talk about. Or what are you obsessed with right now? Like, I could talk all day about Ben and Jen. I find their whole relationship absolutely fascinating. I don't want to do anything politics at all. But like just kind of lighthearted stuff or news or whatever. Like right now, my things are Sisterwives is coming back. I didn't think I was going to be in the mood for it, but it's been enough time where I feel like I kind of want to know what's going on. I have been in the dark with everything. What do mods do, Kathy C? Basically what Nightbot does. So it's sometimes comments are automatically hidden, and it's just based on the words that are used. So you can help to basically things like that. Thank you, Gypsy. Missed you being live. Yeah, no, absolutely not. No, and very no. But yeah, but right now, yeah, I could speculate all day about Ben and Jen. I could talk all day about House of the Dragons right now. And I need to get back into Sisterwives. Can I tell you guys, I have not looked for, I haven't read anything except over the weekend about Sisterwives since March. Haven't done it. I don't know anything. You guys probably know more than I do, but slowly but surely we're going to get back into the swing of things because I feel like in August, Sisterwives is coming back. Well, not that I feel like. The rumors from the family are saying that that's when it's going to air. And so, yeah, we just kind of need to get back into it. So I think it's going to be a fascinating time. But you guys, thank you so much for the first ever live on this channel. Thank you for coming. Thank you for being my co-hosts. That is totally fine. By the way, I'm just going to do one more. Does anyone want to call in? No pressure, by the way. It's like the first one. A lot of people, especially the ones that do call in, they don't even know about this yet. So if you did, there is a link in the chat, just in case for some of you that are coming in now. Totally fine if you don't. Like, it's totally fine because I'm about to. If not, oh my gosh, what? Wait. Okay, phone lines are still open, but I need to go back to this. What? I need to go. What? Say what? Brandy said. Whoa. Justin Timberlake, what's up with selling property, his DWI, and marriage? That is interesting. I didn't know he's selling his home. Like, is he selling their marital home? Is that what you're saying? Or not him, because if it's theirs, are they selling their marital home? Because that could be, that's actually fascinating. I don't know anything about this, but maybe I'll have to look into it. All right, you guys. So with that being said, I think that we know Meri and Robyn, they are no longer friends. That's it. They're cordial. Let me just go back. Wait, what did she say? They're cordial. They speak at gatherings and family events. But other than that, friends no longer. So this Robyn's dream, her porch dream. Let's just go back to that. Hold on. Where is her porch dream? Hold on. Robyn's porch dream. Here we go. This is not going to happen, you guys. This right here.
I wanted to sit on a porch with my sisterwives here on this property and having a family. I don't understand. I don't understand.
Well, you should have understood because you were crappy sister wife to all of them. But in particular, Meri really didn't deserve it. She basically was the one that brought you into the fold, probably reluctantly. And then you treated her like complete crap. She divorced for you. Then you completely forget her Christmas, Easter's, Thanksgiving dinner, whatever. Just horrible. You just want more. You're a succubus, Robyn. It's ridiculous. So I don't think you're getting that porch dream because especially the one person in your corner that had your back more than anyone is Meri, and she's no longer messing with you anymore. You guys are not friends anymore. It's over. It's done. So with that being said, you guys, thank you so much for coming. That is why their friendship is officially over. And I'm sure more is to come on that. I think that it'll probably be featured, it has to be, of their distancing relationship as it goes on for season 19. All right, you guys. Well, thanks for coming. Make sure to like. For everyone that is going to be, that came in late, go ahead and go back to the beginning so you get everything from the top. And love you guys. I will talk to you, if not tomorrow, then probably on Wednesday. No, wait, is Wednesday July 3rd, right? Okay, good. It's not 4th of July. Okay, perfect. Yeah, we will definitely get together before 4th of July. All right. Thanks, you guys. I'm not even going to play anything. I can't do any of my lighthearted videos. I just don't think it's right. I was about to do... You know what? Should I do devil? No, I shouldn't do Devil Cody, should I? That's okay. I was about to play out a montage, but maybe I shouldn't. I don't know. One day, maybe I'll feel it, but right now, no. Okay, so everyone, okay. I love the Cody dance. Thanks, IQ. Have a good day. Lighthearted is fine. I've missed it. Okay. All right, you guys. Now, I think we're just going to leave it at this for now. Maybe one day. Maybe one day. All right, you guys. Have a great day. And I will see you, tomorrow or the next day. All right, subscribe, and I will talk to you later. Bye. Happy Monday.